Good evening. Anything that we discuss is going to be for educational purposes. I'd like to welcome you all to Digital Trading Floor. It's a platform where we disseminate financial data in real time to provide actionable insights. The purpose of this video is to provide information regarding Nifty options, open interest data. We would be analyzing Nifty on multiple time frames and we would be framing a view for tomorrow, that is 27th May. Apart from the index, we would be discussing our stock watch list as well. So let's start by analyzing Nifty options open interest data. The max pain level for 27th May monthly expiry contract is at 15,200 level. So this tells us that if market was to expire tomorrow around 15,200 level, in that scenario 15,200 call and put option buyers, they will suffer huge losses, as on expiry large percentage of options they expire worthless. If we analyze the overall open interest data, you will see that maximum amount of calls have been written at 15,500 strike and highest amount of puts have been written at 15,200 strike, and it gives us a 300 point range for the index between 15,200 to 15,500 on the upside. And if you were to see what happened intraday, the change in open interest data, you will see that today highest amount of puts were written at 15,300 strike followed by 15,200 strike, and you will see that highest amount of calls today were written at 15,400 strike followed by 15,500 strike. In calls you would be able to see 15,000, 15,100, 15,200, 15,300 call option strikes in which open interest reduce. So it tells us that call option buyers, they book their profits, while call option writers, they book their losses in the money strikes. And further out of the money calls also saw their open interest reduce. In them, call option buyers, they book their losses, and call option writers, they book their profits. And based on the overall open interest data, I will repeat that the range for tomorrow is going to be 15,500 to 15,200, with highest amount of puts being written at 15,200 level, and it is likely to act as a strong support tomorrow. If we analyze the Nifty index, you will see that on the monthly time frame it is under control of buyers, as it is trading above its opening price 14,481, and on the weekly time frame you will see again this week market is under control of buyers, as it is trading above 15,211 levels. And if you were to see the daily time frame, today market was trading above its opening print, which is 15,257. So on all the time frames, monthly, weekly, as well as the daily, above 15,255, we had a situation of full time frame continuity to the upside, in which buyers were aggressive in lifting the offer. And if you see in terms of price structures, we have been making higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and a higher low. So based on the price structure, we can conclude that Nifty is in an uptrend. And based on today's price action, we get the following scenario for tomorrow. Above 15,301, we can trade towards 15,319. Above that, we can potentially trade towards 15,353 and 15,395 levels. And below 15,239 levels, we can trade towards 15,194, 15,160, and potentially 15,118 levels. And the neutral price range for tomorrow is going to be 15,301 to 15,239 level, in which one can refrain from making any trades. Now, we would be discussing our stock watch list for tomorrow. The stocks that we have chosen have all made inside candles on the daily time frame, and inside candles are formed when there is an equilibrium between both the buyers and the sellers. So we'll look for breakout of today's high-low range in order to establish our positions. So the first stock is Tata Coffee. It has formed an inside candle, and it is also trading above its 5-day moving exponential moving average. So if it breaks above 181.6 levels, we'll look to establish a long position in Tata Coffee with our normal position size, and below 176 we'll look for selling opportunity in Tata Coffee using only half a size. So if one trades say 100 shares, if it trades to the upside, we'll establish a normal 100 share position. However, if it breaks today's lows tomorrow below 176, we will look for shorting opportunities use, but instead of 100 shares we would be implementing the trade using only 50 shares. Second stock is Axis Bank. Again, it has formed an inside candle on the daily time frame, and it is trading above its 5-day exponential moving average. So above 741.5 we'll look for buying opportunity using our full size, and below 729.4 we'll look for selling opportunity only using half our size. Next stock is India Cements. So in India Cement has closed around its 5-day exponential moving average. So if it trades above 193.5 levels, we'll look for buying positions using half a position size. And if we trade below 186.6, we'll look to establish a short position using a full size. And final stock for tomorrow is going to be JTech India. So in this stock, we'll look for buying opportunity above 120.8 using full size, and below 110.15 we'll look for selling opportunities with only half the position size. So these stocks, they are neutral stock watch list in which we'll look to establish position either side of the range, and if price stays within today's high low range, we'll not be making any trades in these stocks tomorrow. And I would like to remind you that around 9:45 p.m. or 10 p.m. I would be sharing a blog post in which I would be sharing list of stocks which we have either long or short bias view, and I would be posting them on a Twitter account, and I would be sharing that in our WhatsApp group as well. Finally, before ending this video, I like to summarize that tomorrow above 15,301 we can potentially trade towards 15,395 levels, and below 15,239 levels we can potentially trade towards 15,118 levels. And based on the overall open interest data, we get a broad range of 300 points for tomorrow, between 15,500 to 15,200, and the maximum level for tomorrow expiry is at 15,200. If market was to expire at 15,200, in that scenario, call and put option writers, they are theoretically going to not lose any money, and call and put option buyers, they will suffer huge losses based on the option maximum theory. And our stock watch list comprises of inside candles on the daily time frame: JTech India, India Cements, Axis Bank, and Tata Coffee. And if these stocks break either side of the range, we'll look to establish a position, else we'll not be making any trades in them. And I would remind once again that around 9:45 p.m. I would be posting our long and short stock watch list as well in our blog post. And finally, I like to thank you all for watching this video. Do hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe to Digital Trading Flow YouTube channel. Thank you.